So I was explaining what happened, because darkness, since that occasion, because they really got scared, because they also know what's going on, because this was what I was told. Darkness know that the shift has happened, and that is no good news for them. And what has terrified them the most, that is still terrifying them the most now, they are under still shock. They are terrified. They are trembling. They are scared. I said, now feed on your own leash. Now they are living in fear for them. And I said, like now, instead of creating fear to other people, to divine sparks of light, so that you can live on their leash, now live on your own leash. Feed on your own leash. Because now they are in fear. Now they are trembling. Anyway, they know they have got the message too. And they are not stupid. The prophecy that I've delivered in the morning, that was delivered through me in the morning, and the very same day, in the evening, the shift happened. The first stage of the shift happened. And they knew what it was too. They felt it, they knew what it was, and it terrified them. And they were in communication with a pilot. That airplane that was struggling. That's why you hear, when you hear about that, the great shift, I think I read about that. I think I not read, maybe saw a video on YouTube a long time ago, about the 3 days of darkness. What will happen and how you prepare yourself, that you have to buy candles, because no electricity will be working, not even batteries. Even the batteries of the car will be dead. That was it. That's why the airplanes, the motor went off. Electricity was cut off. There was no power supply. So the motor died, as that thing was still in the air. And the Shermans and the pilot were always in the communication, like always they do. So they know too what happened to the plane. They know too what happened to the environment, as it was getting dark, unusually, and then getting light again, unusually, normal, and go back to the normal light. They knew, they felt it, they knew, so the flesh knew. And now they are scared. Now they know that that was just not an empty words. That was a prophecy and a warning to them. Because the message was like, you will go home very soon, where you belong, where you came from. You don't belong here anymore. So they know, and now they are very busy. Very busy. Look at those flies. That's just, and they've dumped a lot of cool mist here, cow mist here, cow shit. I don't know how to call it otherwise. Or animal. I don't know, this cow. That is where the flies are flourishing. Yeah, close to me. I said I don't have a problem with flies. I have, now when I finish with my video, I'll go inside for a while, relax a little bit, and do my meditation and do my things. And after that, when it's getting too hot for me inside, I'll shift here on my chair under my mosquito net. And when I'm under my mosquito net, the flies, they can fly as much as they want. And at the times they fly around and then they go, because the assignment, they cannot fulfill the assignment, because they cannot sit on me. Yeah? Because I'm under the mosquito net. So, beautiful souls, why am I telling you this? I'm sorry, but it's sweating. Why am I telling you this? Because. Let me take this one, it's better. This is what I use in the night. When they are doing, yesterday was lights again. And music, boom, 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 and boom, and boom, and woo, all together. So this is what I use when they start with their lights. I do it like this. And with my earplugs, then I'm good to go. Meditate. They can do their lights. I don't see nothing. I'm good. They can go boom, 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 ooh, boom. I don't hear nothing. I have my earplugs. I connect deep with a bigger aim, and all is good. You know, you cannot stop the shift. You cannot stop the weapon of God, the ultimate weapon of God. You cannot stop God. You cannot stop the ascension. That was also the message to them. It is happening. It has already begun here. What I got is like it is not happening at the same time everywhere. Like we think that okay, the whole planet will change from one day to another. No, 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 no. The shift is not happening like that. It is happening in stages. The first stage has begun. Really, where the vibration. Now we're not talking about the system, the great shift, the great reset. No, this is the great of Gaia, the system, the great reset. That was it all about, with the light and the cutting off the electricity and everything like that for some time, for some few minutes. The next stage will happen, and I'm telling, and I'm getting it that it will happen very, very, very soon. And the third stage too, very soon. Yeah? A third stage and the last stage, where now, as for that, now the vibration has changed forever. And no hammering, no flying jets, no boom, no boom, no lights, whatever can change anything. Then it is now for them to see how they deal with a new vibration, with a new high frequency, with a new light, with the light. This today is white out again. I tell you, look at the sky here. This white is supposed to be a blue sky. It is not a blue sky, beautiful souls. I told you now they are working overtime. They are working overtime, and they are desperate. Every raptor around the area is called up to make noise, to create noise. Now I know what this noise is all about. This noise is supposed to keep the vibration low by making this vibration, the area, the atmosphere dense, heavy. And this is the only hope they have. This is the only tools they have to poison the air with that whiteout and to create noise. That is the only weapon they have. And what is that against God? Really, what is that against God? God can undo this in one bit. In sleep. In sleep, God can just snap his finger and boom. And they are using their resources. They are probably exhausted to the capacity. They are full to the capacity. They are probably exhausted because they are working 24 hours now. The whole night, in the night, I woke up to make my pee because I pee in the night. I'm getting older. I'm not the youngest anymore. And I just heard really my neighbor. Boom, 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 boom. This one, not the shaman. The shamans, they have their machines. They have their machines in the night that go, all of them, all the raptors, they have their machines. So it's running. Additional to those machines, they woke up and start hammering and start in the night. Maybe 4 in the night. They woke up and start hammering and start doing things that they normally don't do in the night to create noise. Hammering and to boom, boom, music and boom, boom, and to talk. And sometimes they also talk loud. This is what I've noticed, that they sometimes talk loud. And I have a feeling that sometimes this affects them in a way that they are fearing to disappear. And sometimes they have to make noise and to speak loud to demonstrate their presence. You get me what I want? I don't know how to explain this really. This is as far as I can explain, because sometimes I hear also my neighbors, like I said this 2 days ago when these things happened. Before it happened, they were standing outside here and not so far, closer to my land, and talking loud. I don't know what they're talking about. Luckily, I don't understand Spanish. There is a reason why I don't speak Spanish yet. This is the reason why I have a blockage in Spanish yet. Probably I'm not meant to understand some stuff that you're talking about. I think so too. I feel so too. So anyway, by the time when it comes, this is for Uber, when God says your work is done now, the fight is done now, you can enjoy your life. That I will learn this language very fast because I don't have a problem with languages. Yeah, what I was talking about, where was I? So the shift is happening, beautiful souls, the shift is happening. The greater aim is more present in my life, for sure, even in this area more than ever, and they are feeling it. And they are seeing it, they are feeling it, and it is terrifying them. And this is what I'm getting. This is what I'm picking up in the field, and also getting it from my greater aim. They are terrified. So they don't want to live any minute by chance, in that they rest and not make noise. So they are always, now, because they used to work in shift. When this one finished, the other one starts. When this one is finished, now they are all working. The only ones who are not making noises are the shamans, because they are busy attacking. Because they are busy going in a trance, calling upon their dark kings and darkness magician, whatever those voodoo that they are using, calling upon their dark creator and the darkest of the darkest. So they are most of the time in a trance or whatever they do, is they are doing their black magic and attacking. The only time that they start put their machines on is when it's really getting too much for them too. When they're not in trance, because they also change in animals. This is also what I had to try to prophesy. I know that you change in animal too, and what kind of animal you change to. I told them. It came through me. So I know that you change in animals too. So probably most of the time, when they're not, when they're, anyway, that is too long. The only time when they put their machines on, woo, is in the night, when they go to sleep. And now and then in the morning, boom. But yesterday night it was fireworks, pow, 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 pow. Yesterday night it was really was terrible. Yesterday, especially in the night. In the evening from 18 o'clock, that's why I said, like, they are traumatized. Yesterday, because that incident happened at 18 o'clock, 18 hour, 19 hour, between there. Since that time, yesterday, that time, they were getting crazy, because they were probably awaiting that it is happening again at the same time. They are terrified, they are traumatized, they are under shock, and for most of the time, they don't know what else to do, except for just continuing hammering, continuing flying. Yesterday, that flight flew more than 12 times. And it was not the only one. It had 3. 2 of those small ones, and a helicopter, making their rounds. They were working overtime yesterday and until today, this morning, until now. Let's see how the day will proceed. The day is still long, and still young. Stay blessed, stay loved, and the shift is happening. I love you.